SOLIDWORks is a software of digital system. It is used to create model, 3D model for mechanical or any purpose. And after creating the model, you can analyze that model as per your requirement. And after that, you can manufacture the same model, and you can use this model for the drawing. So this is a GUI, graphical user interface, where you will get different tabs like new, where you can create your new tab. Like when we click on new tab, it will highlight part, assembly, drawing. In part you can create part. In assembly you can assemble the different parts in the assembly, and in the drawing you can create drawing of part or assembly. So same, here it is a pin, same thing is provided over here directly on the taskbar. Then second is open. Open is where you are already existing, there is a project is there. If you want to open directly, you can open it from here, or whatever you work on the last project, they all are highlighted over here, like you can see. Same open button is provided over here, or control O. Right? For this control M, let's open part. Here you can see different tab, right? Like sketch tab, where there is a in sketch tab you can see different commands. Sketching command. In feature you can see the feature command, where you can create your sketch into solid. Then surface, there is a surface, you can create surface from the sketch. Sheet metal, weldment, rendering tools are there, simulation tool, analysis preparation, SOLIDWORKS inspection. So these are the different tabs are there. Apart from that, here you can see feature manager design tree. This is a feature manager design tree, from where you can access different plane, front plane, top plane, right plane. Here is a hide position. I can show that plane by control and that show it. So you can see the different plane over here. Ultimately we are working on the plane, like whatever the sketch we are producing, that are on the different plane, like front, top and right. Let's go to sketch. In sketch you can see different commands. If you want to start the sketch, select the plane. Like I want to work on the front plane, select on the plane and sketch. Now we are in sketch module. Now I can access any tools from the sketch. Like first is line. Now you can see I can draw the line. Whenever you close the line, if the structure is closed, it will highlight it with a shaded region. This is a polyline, then this is a center line. Center line is for reference. Then midpoint line. In midpoint line, you can see it start from the mid, then after it become polyline. If you want to escape from this command, click on escape. Otherwise you can right click like and select, so you can take out from the command. Apart from the line, let's go for rectangle. So first click on rectangle. Before going to rectangle, let's clean this window. So for the clean, you can select from left corner to the right. Here there is a two method of selection. Here it is whole selection. On this side there is a partial selection. Delete it. Hide this plane so you can work better. So on rectangle, there is a different types of rectangles are there. First is corner rectangle. Here you can see the sequence of drawing the rectangle, first and second. Click on first and second. Two corner we require to select. Already depicted in the symbol. Right. Same way, second is a center rectangle. To start from center. Third is a 3-point corner rectangle. One, two, and three. There is a two side of corner and then width. Then fourth is a 3-point center rectangle. First is a center, second is a side of center, then third is a corner. Again, center, side, corner. Now fifth is a parallelogram. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Likewise, you can use the rectangle command. After rectangle, you go in a slot. Click on slot. First is a straight slot. Here there is a sequence has been given 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then center by straight slot. Center. Sequence has been given in form of symbol. Here is a 3-point arc slot. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can see 1 is a start, 2 is a end, 3 is a indicator radius, and 4 is a radius of the slot. Again 1, 2, then radius, then slot radius. Then fourth and final is the center point arc slot, where we start from center. Center, then start, and then radius. Again center, start, and radius. Now after completion you can exit from the sketch. You already exited, so for that exit from here. If you cancel it, so whatever you drawn, it will cancel happen. So from exit from the sketch. Now the color of the sketch has become gray. Now you are exit from the sketch, you can see from here. If you want to go back to the sketch, click on sketch, then edit sketch. Now we are again in sketch. Now I can access different tools. Now we are complete slot. Now for the circle. Circle is one is center and two is the radius. Right. If you want to start different sketch from the top, I can click on top and go to sketch. Now I am in top plane. You can see. Now select circle. Right. First is center, second is a radius. Then parameter circle, 3 points. Where I have to indicate 3 points. 1, 2, and 3. Then next is arc. First is center point arc. Center, start, and again center, start, and right. Second is a tangent arc. For tangents we require length. So we will create line. Right. Go for tangents. Now from here create a tangent. Continuously create tangent. There is a different way to create tangent. From line itself, draw the line, go further and come backward to the original point. So the arc will be started. Next in arc, 3-point arc. It's required 3 points. First, second and third. First, second and third. Right. There is a 3-point arc. Then polygon. Click on polygon, where you can create polygon, like fix the side over here, like number of side is a 5, then draw it directly. And if you want to change the side, go for new polygon, then 8. Now it is a octagon. Right. Here there is an option inscribe, circle and outscribe, circumscribe. Go to circumscribe. You can see the position of this circle. Inscribe and circumscribe. Okay. Spline. To the spline. Escape. Click on spline. Now you can see the controller. From here you can control the angle. From here there is an arrow that controls the length, and from this point you can control the both. Next, style spline. Here it is a Bezier B-spline 3 degree, B-spline degree for B-spline 7 degree. Bezier, you can see it is not directly controlled from the point of the curve. There is a these are the controller points where you can control the shape of the curve. Then for B-spline, you will not find any much difference between two, but the governing equation behind this creating this curve is different. Next, equation driven curve. If you have equation of any kind of, then you can insert this form of equation and create the curve. Next is ellipse. For ellipse there is a major axis and minor axis. Next, partial ellipse. In partial ellipse, you can create partial ellipse. Again, then parabola. For parabola, it's required focal length. Start. Sometimes give warning. So likewise you can create parabola. Conic. Now you can see cone shape. Next is a fillet. For that we'll draw some rectangle. You can provide the dimension from here. sketch fillet. Now select the corner. First of all, fix the fillet parameter, like I want to create 20 mm radius. Then select the corner. Now you can see fillet has been created. Otherwise, you can select the both side sequentially. Make it okay. Now you can see the fillet has been applied to 4 corners. Now you can see the dimension. Here only dimension is provided only one side only, so you can edit it. I will make it 30. So 30 is applied to all corners simultaneously. I will change again 40. Right. Again we will go to fillet, fix the size. Then select the corner. In this type you can select directly all corner by this selection window and use this dimension each fillet and make it okay. Now you can see each and every corner has a dimension. If I want to change, click on this dimension. I will make it 40. With only one corner has changed, but remaining 3 corners will remain same. Next is a chamfer. Chamfer. There is a 2 types of chamfer: angle distance and distance. First is the angle distance. Here there is a parameters in form of distance and angle. So fix this parameter like 30 and 45-degree angle. So select the corner. Now you can see you can select the side also, this side and this side. Whenever you select first side, the distance is applied over there. Like I select this side and this. You can see the distance is applied over here. Now next option, distance. In distance there is a parameter in form of distance only from the corner. You can give different distance from here, like 40 and 30. Okay. Select the first side, it will apply 30, and the second side will apply 40. Here, if I click on equal distance, then it will apply the equal distance on both the sides. Sometimes I feel it is wrong, then make it undo. So you are back. Now you can change the sides, change the dimension, then again apply. Likewise, you can use the chamfer. Next is text. If I want to write the text, then I can use it. I can use any types of curve. Click on text. If you want to write a sketch on the curve, text on the curve, you can select any curve or straight line, whatever. Then write it down, whatever you want to write it. Let's see. I can change it. Select, make it bold. become bold. You click, it will incline, you click. Then rotate. You click on rotate, you can see 30-degree rotation. You will change that rotation 30 to 40. Now you can see. Okay, if you want to change to normal size, and delete this all. Back to, then again use this. Now you can change the rotation. They are rotated at 50 degree. Right? Other options, let's check other option. Make it normal first of all. Here first is the left align. You can see from the curve the left side align. And second option is the center align. Shift to the center. Then right align, shift to the right. Then fully justify each and every corner or length, cover with the letter. You can see. Here already flip vertical is highlighted. If I want other use, it will flip it to downward and upward. Then A to B is there, you can make it B to A. Whatever the way you like. If I make it unclick from here, use document from, then these two options highlighted. First is for width factor, width of the character. Now it is increasing. Same way the gap between two character, now you can see it is increasing. Then from here, font, there is a choose font window has been highlighted. From here you can create, select any font whatever you want, right? Select this font style, bold. Here is a height from unit and point. You can specify the height like 6. Make it okay. Now you can see again from front, select other type. From point you can select the size. Here some effects are there. Strike out, underline. If you want to create underline or strike out, so it will. This way you can create a sketch in the curve or any entity of the sketch. Next is a point. Click on the point. Right. If you have coordinates, then select on these coordinates. Now to create the point on the 0, 0. Click on 0 and 0. So what are the coordinates are there? 0, 0. The point has created. Here one point is created. That is 0, 0. Next is a trim entity. For that, let's draw something. click on trim. First is a power trim. Power trim, click on left click continuously and run it. So whatever come across the entity, that will be deleted. This is a power trim. Next, then is corner. For corner, it will create corner. Whatever we selected, it will remain, another will be deleted. Like same way here. So the corner is created. Next is a trim away inside. Let's show them something. Trim away inside. Here there is an instruction, select the two boundaries, entities or face, and then select the entities to trim. That is trim away inside. Whatever the inside of that boundary will be deleted. Select the two boundary. This is the two boundary. Then I will select the line. So if I click outside, it will create inside, deleted inside entity. Because it is a trim away inside. The inside entity will be deleted. Same way it is a trim away outside. Let's check it out. Now outside will be deleted. Then next is a trim to close it. Check it out. Now this is a continuous line, but I will select this line, delete it up to here. Select this line. There's a trim to closest. Next is the extended entity. If you want to extend this line, you can see if it is a boundary, then it will be extended. If I will extend this line, there is no boundary. It will give the element cannot be extended any further because there is no boundary over there. If I create the boundary, extend. Now you can see it is extended. Right. Likewise, you can use trim entity as well as extend entity. Next is a convert entity. Convert entity will be used in the 3D command. You will see that in the features. Next is a effect entity. Offset entities. Click on offset, specify the offset distance, select the entity. Now you can see. Here, if you want to create on opposite side, then make it reverse. Increase the offset distance from hundred, click on here. Now you can see. Next option is bi-directional. Click on bi-direction. It will create both the sides. And next is a cap end. Click on cap end. Now you can see arc has been highlighted. The cap has been created on the end. Then if you want to create line, straight line, then click on this. And a straight line will be created. Then next option is a construction geometry, base geometry and offset geometry. Construction geometry is a reference geometry. If I click on this base geometry, the base geometry will become construction. Now you can see highlighted. If I want to click on offset geometry, then offset geometry also become construction geometry. This is the offset command. Next is a mirror entry. Go to mirror entity. Select the rectangle by box selection. Then mirror about. Center. Again, go to mirror entity. Select this box. And for mirror about, you can select this line also. Again, go to mirror entity. Select this. If I unclick copy, after unclicking, now you can see the effect. Next is a linear sketch pattern. Click on, let's create one. Click on linear. Here is the direction 1, there is the x-axis. Now select the entity to pattern. I will select this. Now I will increase the number of instances, like 5. Increase the space between them. Now you can see this is a higher dimension, right? Likewise, increase the entity distance. This is a 5. I will increase that to 7. I can make it on degree at 20 degree. It's back to 0. Then direction 2. In direction 2, there is a y-axis. I will increase the instances to 3. Increase the distance. Now you can see this is a created on upper side. So make it flip. What is the lower side? Let's increase to Same way I can increase that to 5. Let's make it 4. Then same way I will increase the angle, right? Then here last is the instances to skip. This is used where if you want to remove unwanted entities, like click on this. Now you can see the red dot at the center. Click on this, it will remove automatically. If you feel that I mistakenly remove one of the entity, then click on that and delete it from here. It will come back to there. Again, it is back. Likewise, you can make it linear pattern. Click on OK. This is a linear pattern. Next is a circular pattern. Again, create entity. Circular sketch pattern. Now select the parameter or any center. Select this. Entity. Select the entity to pattern. Only one, otherwise you can create, select all. Otherwise clear. Then hover the mouse over here. It will select whole. Now you can see the angle 360 and equally space. Now it is a 4 entity. I will increase to 8. Now the 360 divided by 8 is equally spaced angle. If I remove equally spaced, then I can give the different angle between two entities. That is a 40, and then this is surplus. Same way over here. Now there is a diameter of this circle. You can increase it or decrease it like this. Here there is a position offset from the origin. Or here instances to skip. If you want to skip new one, then select. Then OK. Right. Same way you can create circular pattern. Next is the move entity. In move, you can move any entity from one place to other place, like it is a zoom to fit. It will zoom to fit automatically. Now go to move entity, select the entity to move, then keep relationship, same remains relationship. In parameter, here there is a two types, from to or xy. From to, select the point from where you want to move. Right. Again, if you want to move, click on that or click on that, then click on right, it will be fixed. And again move entity, select it. This is second option, xy. If you have xy coordinates, then you can place it over here, like x 2000, so it will move in 2000 xy, and 5 you can create minus 5. You can make it repeat. Right. So this way you can move it. Then there is a different options are there, like copy entity. Same way you can copy it instead of move. Select on that, then from to, select the point. Now you can create the number of copy. Same way from xy you can place it exactly on the coordinates. Okay. Next is rotate. Click on that. Now there is a center of rotation from indicate. This is center of rotation. You can see that. Now apply the degree. You can change also center of rotation. We'll place it over here and then apply degree. Then scale entity. Scale up and down. So you can scale. Select on that. Then scale about. I will place it over at this point. Then now you can scale up like 3 times. Increase 3 times. I can also reduce it like 0.5. If I click on copy, then now you can see original remain as well as the scale down rectangle also remain. Now you can see that is a scale entity. Now next is a stretch entity. I want to stretch the entity, like I select this only 2 lines. Select the point from where you want to stretch it. Now you can see I can stretch it. I click, same. Likewise you can stretch the entity. In next we will see different options. Please subscribe to our channel for updated videos. Thanks.